Moje leiwalle Guten. Mein Numm as Jerome Luling, an lo leiere ma e bëssele ze boyech. Today we talk about my latest video game called the Pitti hëlleft. Pitti helps you. Pitti is what in English they call Little Johnny. So Pitti is a little boy that we use to tell jokes. How does it work? Well, you find the game on the website pitti.exercice, spelled with like in French with C, exercice.lu. It is completely for free. You don't need to install anything. It is an online game. It works on your PC, it also works on your tablet and also on your smartphones, but it doesn't work so well on smartphones, I have to say. The screen is a little bit small, but it works. So, how do you start it? Well, first you click here in the black box and you see the Pitti hëlleft Pfeiltasten cursor keys. So from there on you play the game with your cursor keys. So let's go there. And here it is, Pitti. So you see the little boy, he walks around and you can walk with him in any direction you want, unless there is a border you cannot cross. So you can go to any object you see on the screen. There is no order, you can pick up whatever you want first. Let's start with the poster here. Moin, ich sind de Pitti, an ich helfen de Leid gern. Wo as de kleine Schlüssel, wo as de große Schlüssel? So my name is Pitti and I like to help people. Where is the small key? Where is the big key? So you see two keys on the screen. Let's first go to to the number 1. I guess that's a house, so let's enter. Pitti, du brauchst die kleine Schlüssel für die Nummer 1 abzusperren am Haus Nummer 1 wo ne Ning liegt. So you need the small key to open the door of house number 1. In house number 1 live 9 people. And what is this little cat? That is ein Katz, sie heißt Mackie. The Mackie is a große Fan for Witze. So the cat is called Mackie and Mackie likes jokes. Because Pitti always is in jokes. So that's why I added a little box with jokes and you see it on the left. Pitti, erzähl mir a Witz. Okay, hi as a Witz. Wat as rot, geht op an den Hof. So what is red and goes up and down? Eng Tomat an engem Lift, a tomato in an elevator. There you go. Now, let's pick up the key, the small key first. Ich hun lo die kleine Schlüssel für die Nummer 1 abzusperren. Bravo Pitti, du hast die kleine Schlüssel, du kannst lo an Haus Nummer 1 herangehen, an denen Ning Leid helfen. So now we are in house number 1 and this is room number 1 in the house number 1. Du bist lo am Haus Nummer 1. Het wird 4 große Räume. The house with key guard, so the house has 4 big rooms or spaces, and the house with key guard has no garden. And Leute brauchen den hëlleft, so 9 people need your help. You can go anywhere here. Let's see what this green eye is about. Kado-Inventar, Buch, Diamant, Spiegel. Es gibt kein Zeitlimit, Tommel de Schnitt. So here you have a count of the gifts you already got. So you need 3 gifts: Buch, Diamant, or Spiegel. That's a mirror. And it also says that there is no time limit. You don't need to hurry, and you cannot die, so you can play as long as you want. I think it's an action adventure, I call this. And the blue, light blue I button, what is it about? Objet inventaire, Flash 0, Zonnebrille 0, Karte 0, Schlüssel 0, Chocolat 0, Apple 0, Handy 0, Champus 0, Fourchette 0, Croissant 0. So we don't have any objects yet. So let's go to the first person here. The persons are green, so they are linked to this green button. Moin, ich bin der Pitti, a wer bist du? Moin Pitti, ich bin der Roberto, hilf mir. Wann ich schläft, ich bin durstig, I am thirsty. So, ich brauch ein Flasch Wasser, I need a bottle of water. So, do you see here a bottle of water? Yes. On the top, on the bottom right, en rechts, en dan ging ik rauf, en dan hij erop. Voilà. Schon allo ein Flasch Wasser für den Roberto. Flash Wasser is voll, so the bottle is full. Da ging ich lo nees bei der Roberto. So. Hast du allo Wasser für mich, wann ich schläft? Ja, hei as ein Flasch Wasser für dich. Merci, ich schenke dir ein Buch vom Jerome Lüling. So, because you gave me water, I give you a gift. And that is a book from Jerome Lüling. Vielmals merci. Bist du bestört, Roberto? Are you married? Ja, ich bin bestört. Wo schaffst du? Ich schaffe zu Schöffling. I work in Schöffling. Aber Roberto, Eddie, Pitti. So, that went quite well. If I go now to the counter, I see Cadeau Inventar, Buch 1, Diamant 0, Spiegel 0. So I already have the book, which is nice. And here, Objet Inventar Flash is again 0 because I gave the bottle to Roberto. Let's see if I can find another object in here. That is a Heizung. Die Heizung is aus, so that is a heater, and the heater is off. And hier wird wir eine links schon allo den teure Sonnenbrille für Jessica. I have the expensive sunglasses for Jessica. So I found another object, and this one I can also pick up. If I go now to the blue eye, you see Objet Inventaire Flash 0 Sonnenbrille, and I have now the sunglasses. So let's go to room number 2. And here again you have a box with jokes, and you have 3 people, and then there's a room number 3 and a room number 4. So let's listen to some music. What music? So only music without music. You only need to touch these buttons. There you go. And if I go back to the start screen, here, so I can now enter house number 1 again and again, but I want to enter now house number 2. So I pick the big key, schon die große Schlüssel für die Nummer 2 abzusperren. Und da gehe ich an Haus Nummer 2. Super Pitti, du kannst an Haus Nummer 2 gehen. And here we go. And this time it's a little bit different because you have here Madame Schmidt, and she needs all the help. You need to collect money, so you get a total of 60 euros. And you also need to collect some objects, and you need ein Bier, a Kabel, and you already have the book from house number 1. And if you want to finish the game, you at least level 1 and level 2, you need the 3 gifts and the 60 euros. So I'll give you another clue. De Kabel von der Tele as Futti, geh an de Keller as ich a Stromkabel. So let's go pick the Stromkabel. Where is it? Yeah, hi as the Stromkabel. Voilà. Ich lo hunnisch de Kabel für Tele. Okay. Da gehe ich Hannecht. Da flicken ich lo Tele. So. Merci für de Kabel. Tele geht lo nicht. Du kriegst 10 Euro für den hëlleft. So I get 10 euros for my help for fixing the TV. And if I go now to the blue button, you see I have 10 euros. And so you need to solve all the clues. You need to solve everything in house number 2. And Madame Schmidt, she gives you the orders. She tells you what to do. Always have to go back to her. And if you are completely finished, you have the 60 euros and the 3 gifts. You can go to the right and there's the exit, and level 2 is also done. Voilà. Dat is het videospiel de Pitti hëlleft hier op der Internetseite pitti.exercice.lu. Now you might have noticed there is also another one here on the right. It's called upper right, Mathe Frohen, with the questions. If I click on it, you get the same game again, but this time there are also questions about the game. So these questions are for my students. They don't need to solve the questions. They need to solve the game first, but I show you what I mean here. As the Roberto bestört, you might remember him. That was the first guy we helped. So he said he was married. So ja, the Roberto as bestört. Don't forget the point. And dann Nummer jetzt. So, where is it? The blue button. I click on it. So everything gets answered, and you see it's green, so it was correct. If I make a mistake, like here, and then I put the blue button, where is it? There. It is red. If I make another mistake, he shows me the answer. Ja, der Roberto as bestört. So that is an additional exercise about the video game, but you don't need to solve the questions in order to succeed with the game. Now, you find the game on my website, exercice.lu. That's it's not spelled like in English. And here you have the different folders for the different levels. Everything is for free. Everything is open access, so you don't need to register. Registration is only needed if you want to develop your own exercises. You don't need to install or pay anything. Everything is for free. Check it out. You have videos, you have audio files, you have pictures, and the red boxes are with translations. And here, Videospieler, that is black, and here are other video games I developed. So right now we're talking about the Pitti hëlleft here. I also made the game Dem Jerome sein Haus, so there you need to find my cell phone in my house. Chase up the Fehler, shoot the error, so that is a grammar shooter. And here, Rot mengt 12, so you have to guess the right number. I also made an online grammar. You find it on grammatik.lu or in English grammar.lu, but there are not many English translations. It's more with the French translation, sometimes also explanations. So like here, nim, then you have the gender, you have the plural, and you get information about that. And then there is, of course, the website zatz.lu. which was developed by Emanuele Prestifilippo and myself. So let's switch into English. And you have here search, so you get sentences. Search words in a sentence like moje. Here you go. So you get plenty of sentences with the word moje in it. And you can add another word like hout. And then you get sentences with these two words, hout, the moje. There is also a spell checker with an error analysis, and there is it's not only about the spelling, but there are also small analysis for various grammatical errors, I'd say. Let's give it a try. Center, ein gut Woch gin Schnees schwammen. So I go swimming again for a good week now. And if I check it, I'm making a little bigger the screen. So yeah. See, orange, these are grammar errors. So I click on ang, and what does it say? The preposition before the infinite article requires the dative, and you also have an information button here, and improvement suggestion anger. On good, what does he say? The adjective declension is wrong here. Improvement suggestion gooder. See, this is interesting because this is a correction for 4 words. So yeah, he has to see that Woch is female, and he has to know that center requires the dative. So it's a little bit more complicated. Anyway, that was exercice.lu, and we are almost finished here. I'd be really happy if you check out my little game, pitti.exercice.lu. And that war het auch schon is.
Nach viel méi so Übungen fand op ménger Internetseite exercice.lu, Theorie dazu fand op grammaire.lu, ich sinn auch op Facebook an op YouTube, an die Bücher mat denen ich des Sendungen preparieren, Verbentabellen op Lützeburgisch an 170 Witzer op Lützeburgisch. Vielmals merci für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit, bis hoffentlich geschwind. Au revoir.